So here's a quick video of a 4-player multicade arcade cabinet that I've got set up. It's for sale, and yeah, I'm just gonna give a quick little tour of what it is, what it does. It was originally started life as an NBA Jam, and at some point they converted it to, I'll give you a shot of it here, NHL Open Ice. So the cabinet's in good shape. There's nothing missing, no chunks missing. The moldings are clean. T-molding's nice. Glass is good, which is good. Monitor's good. Original monitor, which is awesome. It's a big one, 24 or 25 inches, I believe, in this model. Marquee is still bright and in good shape. The original setup for the fluorescent bulb up there wasn't working, so I converted it to this neat kind of flashy thing. It's not doing it now, but actually, I'll show you what it does. This little thing here, you can select different modes, so you can make it that, or I don't know. There's a bunch of different varying degrees of obnoxiousness, but anyway, yeah, so it can do all sorts of stuff there. So, actually, while we're in here, that thing in the back there, that is where the board used to be, the original board, the NBA Jam board was there. If anybody ever wanted to convert this back to an original NBA Jam or NHL or whatever they wanted, nothing has been changed inside. The way that I was able to achieve this was with what's called a raspberryjamma. So Raspberry Pi connects to this special adapter board, and it allows it to interface with the original interface for the arcade game, which in this case is Jamma. So that's why it's called a raspberryjamma. There you go. So in this case, we had to get a 4-player conversion, but because of that, no splicing or hacking. Everything is all there. There's nothing changed or messed up or anything. So there you go. If you ever did want to do that, but it works great just like it is, and that's that. So the beauty of this is everything that was on there is still on there and functions as it did. So you could make this thing run off of quarters. Everything is there so that it could. Right now I have it programmed so that the games are playing for free using, well, you can hit player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4 up here, and that'll, act as though we're adding a quarter and lets you start any game that you want. So, yeah, that's kind of it for the outside. I'll show you what the actual system plays like, what the interface is like. So right now it's in what they call attract mode. It'll just play random videos of all of the games that are loaded on this thing. When you touch a button, so I'm going to touch this, and it should, there we go. Now, these are all the games that are on there. I mean, there are a ton of classics. I don't have the total number, but I mean a lot. Like next time you have an arcade party, you can just go to town because there's something for everyone on here. Actually, it's got NBA Jam on it, which is kind of cool because the cabinet was an NBA Jam. So yeah, you and 4 of your friends can play NBA Jam. What else we got on here? I don't know. Battletoads. I've never played it. Here, let's play X-Men. Might be something that everybody remembers. So to pick a game, once you highlight it, you hit first player fire button, and it'll load the game. It takes a second for everything to kind of come up. It does a little load. It's actually playing the original ROM of the game, so the information that was on the original X-Men in this case is being loaded, which is kind of cool. So you're getting a pretty authentic experience every time you load a game. And there you go. This is for those of you that like to play X-Men back in the day in the arcades. This is it. So that's that. Now to add a quarter, I've got this thing set up that you would just push You just push, player 1. For player 1, you'd put a quarter in that slot. Player 2, you put a quarter in the slot. I mean, originally, in the case of this game, it would have had 4 slots down here, so there would have been 4 coin doors all lined up in a row. I mean, we've only got 2. Anyway, yeah, before it...
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant.
Alright, this is getting a bit long, so just to speed things up, as you can see, it plays the way that it did. There we go. It's doing kind of a bad job here because I'm playing with one hand. But if you want to add other quarters for the other players to play, there you go. That makes it so that you're adding quarters, and it should. There you go. Now you got everybody's playing. All 4 players are going. If you want to get out of the game, you hold down player 1 start, and it should take you back to the games list, and there you go. And yeah, so that's that. I'll put the list of games in the advertisement. I'm going to list it on. It'll be on Kijiji, and it'll be on. It'll also be on. What's the one on Facebook called? Facebook Marketplace. So yeah. And there you go. I'll be probably making another video soon. This little bugger here is going up for sale any day now. So there you go. That was it. If you're interested, come down, have a look at it. There's all kinds of stuff that's cool here to look at and to buy. So, but yeah, if you're interested, give me a call or message me.